Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. We are here for our content planning live. Oh, I didn't get the, and let's find the content. It's been a long morning. A long morning here. Okay, I think this is dead. See, you see a charger under here for the iPad? I need to, you know what? Go. You want to go on a live on your phone? I could just look at the comments from your phone. So, it's been a time. How y'all doing? Janella's here with me, but she's not in the live. You can see her shoulder right there. My crack in the phone, I think that's why it looks so foggy, because I have a crack in the phone. And I still didn't go fix it. I made an appointment and never made it to the appointment to go fix it. All right, so let's talk about the content. First and foremost, Black Friday. Black Friday's here. So, you should be planning. If you're selling, you should be planning around Black Friday. You got it? Thanks. Oh, and the comments done. My little stand is not here? I guess not. All right. So Janelle is actually, all right, now I can see the comments here. Hey Ro, Brienne, Altered Effect, how you doing today? So let's talk about planning out our content. We're planning for 2 weeks because I'm here every 2 weeks, not every week anymore. I still haven't decided if this is going to be something I'm still doing next year. For now, we're good for now. So far, so good. So if you are selling something, you want to, oh no, Fiona responded to you. Oh. It's sale time. It's sale time. So if you haven't decided yet if you're having a sale, decide today, right now, before you get off this live. Because if you do decide to have a sale, you got to start promoting that sale now. We're actually in the process. We already have the amounts. We're in the process of setting up stuff for our affiliates to help them promote for the sale as well. So tomorrow, you'll see for us the sale content going out for the week. But definitely that's the focus. Also, if you're not selling anything, but you do have affiliate links, now is the time to shine. Everybody and their mama's shopping. Post those affiliate links. If you're in my broadcast channel on Instagram, starting maybe tonight, if we get back at a reasonable time and I'm not too tired, but I will be posting sales that are available out there to people to send out and using affiliate links as well. So let's get on it. Now, if you don't have affiliate links, if you don't sell anything, there's nothing for you to like promote. Start creating content around what's on sale. What do you plan on buying? Do you plan on getting nothing? Do you feel like Black Friday sales are not what they used to be? Then that should be your content. Because right now, that's what people are going to be talking about. Whether you're shopping or not, that should be your content. Listen, these Black Friday sales ain't selling like they used to back in the day. So I'm just focusing on Christmas, or I'm just focusing on cleaning. I'm just focusing on crafting. That should be your content right now. But everything should literally be Black Friday focused. Even if the focus is, I'm not shopping on Black Friday. I don't even think I'm shopping. Are you?
I am. I got a lot of stuff to buy.
What you buy?
The kids' Christmas stuff.
I ain't got no kids.
Here you go. But me, they got a long list. So anybody that got a sale,
I'm not really shopping.
And I need some bundles for my hair for my birthday. So
Janelle gonna be shopping. See, I gotta find those sales to send you affiliate links. What's on the kids' list? Send me their list so I could get affiliate links for the kids. I don't really have no shopping. I don't even know what Tyler wants for Christmas. I'm scared to ask, actually. But I don't really have like lots of, I don't have little ones to really shop for like that. Jayla wants the Oculus.
I want that too.
And I'm gonna get like skincare stuff for her. Because that's what she wants, like a skincare routine.
I saw this thing I wanted
Ooh, a
to do.
makeover for the kids' room. I like that. I want to make over the half bathroom.
I saw this thing. I saw this guy do with his girlfriend in Sephora. He gave her 14 minutes, but I would only give them 5 minutes to pick up whatever
They want in the store. I would never do that with Tyler.
I was debating it, like if I should do it, but I will only do 5 minutes, literally.
I think with girls, girls are easy. I think not easy, but I think they're gonna go towards what they want.
Yeah. But
would that be the Christmas gift, or that's just a Sephora Christmas gift?
No, that's part of their Christmas gift. But that's an extra. You know, I like to do extra. I like
that idea.
They only got 3 things on their list. They only get to get 3 things this year. So we doing 3 things.
Them 3 things, as they get older, the 3 things is worse than when they was younger and they have 14 gifts.
Victoria either want a Telfar or a Kurt Geiger bag.
Jesus.
I can't.
Now to think about it, I wonder if somebody's willing to do that for me. Thank you. They're I think they're Calyx called from IKEA. We sell glitter cardstock, so that's where we store it for now. Like, give me 15 minutes to go in either Target or Michael's and get anything I want.
That girl was smart because she picked up the Dyson, the blow dryer curler thing. Whew. That alone is like...
That would be cute. But, so, with that being said, there's 16 of us here. What is your focus for next week? Is it going to be the sales that you're having? Is it going to be things that you plan on buying? Are you going to be talking about not shopping? Are you just going to be posting affiliate links? What are y'all up to for next week's content? Because we're all on the same page. I honestly don't believe anybody else should be on any other page. If you're not having a sale, but you're selling items, there goes your content. Sometimes with small businesses, it's really hard to have sales, especially when you have handmade products. Like when I was selling my cake and cupcake toppers and banners, I never did Black Friday sales. That's something to post about. Ain't no space for no sale here. There goes your content. Everybody's having Black Friday sales. I'm not really having a sale, but this is what I have available if you want to purchase. Or you could try like a small sale, 5-10% off. Maybe free shipping. Black Friday shopping, craft space, and cleaning. And that's another thing. Y'all know crafters, we love to shop, much less on Black Friday. Start posting them things. Organize. Make sure you're recording while you're in the process of organizing so that you can use that as content. Yesterday's content was literally me. I set up the camera to videotape me while I was on the computer doing things, and that was my content. You finished?
I just gotta count the silver, but everything else is up to date already. I'm done.
Was any of them like on the right number?
Most of them were.
Janelle's actually doing inventory to make sure we have the right numbers when we do the sale for Black Friday.
What are you doing? That's what she just told me.
Because you look like you're getting easily distracted.
No. I have to come back here and count the silvers.
So she's on the computer. She's counting, making sure everything matches up to the numbers that we have here. Definitely doing a paper sale. I didn't even really think about the affiliate links. Yes. Announcing the sale starting Tuesday morning. The email and post, sharing deals all week in the story. Yeah, that's what I want to do too. I actually wanted to create a blog post of small businesses that's having sales, but I would need to get on that like now. Maybe I work on that tomorrow. I wanted to also create a blog post of not all, but you know, as much as I can, and the people that I do know, small businesses that's having sales, so people can just go straight to the link and get it done. You really need to record while organizing. Yes. And just edit out the parts that you don't want people to see. Because sometimes, also too, pick out the right clothes. The clothes that I clean my house and organize and do stuff with is not meant for content. So I usually try to make sure I get something decent to wear so it can record. But sometimes you end up bending over, showing something you don't want to be seen. You can just edit that bad boy out in CapCut or something like that. But set it up. Record for a really long time and just take pieces out of it. And that whole long time you could use for different types of content too. So also remember to show the before and the afters. That's what people love to see. They want to see you organize and what you change. Show the before and after. Also, if you get new products to put in there, make content around what you purchase, the price. People want to know like what you got, things like that. So you can break down just doing one project that you're already meant to do into a bunch of different pieces of content. Listen, my pajamas for home is not for Instagram. I got a few that could be, but they're not. They're like shorts, and who the hell want to see that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I try not to show my feet in my social media pics. Certain things, you know, but set up the content and just plan a little bit ahead though. I know I have to plan a little bit ahead. Sometimes the t-shirts don't be fitting me right and it just won't look good. Nobody want to see my belly poking out in a reel. So, or I try to, what I do, I edit out the pieces, like for instance, the venture, because it's so darn big, you have to see me come and press the buttons. I edit that out. I edit that part out because usually I'll be looking homeless. And in one reel, I actually had on a long robe and slippers, and I made that the content to remind people that you don't have to be perfect all the time, that I'm running around the house sometime on lives in my robe. So even that you can make content. I think people keep thinking projects and hard work with content. The smallest of things can be content. For instance, I don't know what y'all looking at this YouTube on. Set up a camera of you watching the YouTube. You don't even have to show me here. Have a side view of you like watching the live and writing down your goals. That's your content. Sundays, this is what I do. That's it. You don't want to show your face. You don't have to. There's been ways people have been creating like lifestyle content and not even showing their face and their body. Show what you're working with. If you pick up a cup of tea, show yourself like pouring the tea. But don't show yourself sipping the tea if you're not ready to show your face. But there's so much ways to create content. It's crazy. And also, you get to the point where people get tired of you. And they're tired of me. You think I care? No. Janelle came over today. Every time Janelle come over, she got mad bags. So she put the bags on the counter. I went over there rearranging her bag so I could do a video to create a reel of when my sister comes over and the things that she brings. Like literally, anything you could do in life, I think of a way to create content around it. And they just be like, Jesus Christ. And I know it's annoying sometimes, but I don't care. I need to create my content. Also, with my sisters, I definitely don't care because I want them to get to the point where they're creating content out of everything too. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, she's doing good with her content too. So she's going towards more lifestyle content too. In other words, everything is, it really is. We say it, it's a joke, it's like a sound for the reels. Well, everything really is content. It really is content. You got up this morning and you did not feel like crafting, like you didn't feel like creating content. That's your content. Come on here and tell people I ain't feel like creating content. I'm showing y'all my finger twirling because I didn't feel like creating a reel. And there's so many people who don't feel like doing it that those pieces of content usually do better than the one that you sat there and planned out and had this grand idea. And believe you me, I'm telling you, because I be sitting here. This morning I was creating content. I was recording. Tomorrow's YouTube video is a banner. Tuesday is going to be, oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I know I'm making a lot of noise.
No, I don't care about the noise. That's not something in my eye. Tuesday, I'm doing a label. Wednesday, I'm just going to post about sales and stuff. I already started some Christmas content. Like, literally, a little bit of everything was going on here. You got to do what you got to do. Some days I wake up, I don't want to be bothered. Make that your content. You got up and the kids, like you cleaned up the house, but then you got up and the kids messed up the house and this is where you was going to do. That's your content. Show the mess. Show the kids running around. We're all going through something and there's somebody that can relate to you. So that is your content. Everything is content, but this week, make sure you're talking about them sales. Also, I can't tell people what to do, but for me, it doesn't bother me none, but I like to share other people's sales. I follow, and they follow me back, a lot of other small businesses. Even if you're having a sale, share other people's sales too. I do it all the time. It doesn't take away from you. Because if somebody want my shit, they gonna get my shit. Whether I share somebody else's sale or not. The customer's meant for you, they meant for you. So if you can, if you don't mind, because I will be, share other small businesses sales too. On top of the big people sales. You know what I'm saying? Show the love. Do I post various content in one day? No, sometimes. Let me correct that, sometimes. So if you're going to do that, be prepared to do that every day. If you're not prepared to do that often, don't do it. Spread it out to once per day or maybe 4 times per week. Think about how often you could keep it up, because you want your consistency to be on a specific way. You want your consistency to be organized. That's how I would say it. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. If next week you feel like you got a lot of content and you want to put, you got 3 for 3 times a day, but then the rest of the year you're going to be posting once a month, makes no sense. Spread it out to maybe once a day, 3 or 4 times a week, or once a week if you have to. Really focus on what you can keep up with at the moment, and then make that your content schedule. Yeah, the non-planned content does the best all the time. What am I using to be live now? As in what? Video wise, I use my cell phone for everything. I use my cell phone to make my reels, to make my YouTube tutorials, to go live, everything. I don't have a camera, but let me tell y'all something else about a camera.
Oh my God, here we go.
But I don't have a camera. I looked into cameras and I never got to it because I couldn't decide which one I want. So then now that we started the business together, my sister and I, lean in a little bit here, right here, we started the CraftPrint shop selling craft supplies. We were talking about things we have to get. And I'm like, we have to get a camera to start. And she's like, oh my God, I forgot I got 2 cameras. You knew that already.
It's here.
And she bought one today for us to work with. So she forgot. We didn't even have to buy one. We just need to learn how to use this one. Because between the 2 of us, all we could do is use the cell phone. But she had a camera the whole time, 2.
I could barely use the phone. So.
And asked me how long she had it and if she's been trying to learn how to use it.
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
No. So another thing is, look at what you have and use your shit. Use what you got in the house. Stop leaving things in the boxes too. Also, you don't need all of that. This is, I think I've been posting on Instagram for 9 years, I think. The 9th year a camera's coming into my life. I've been doing all of this on my phone the whole time. So you don't need this. Is it better? Yes, having a professional camera definitely is always better. It's going to be helpful. But do you need that to get where you have to go? No. Absolutely not. So use what you have until you get what you need. Even if your sister brings it 10 years later and she had it the whole time and you didn't have nothing to use. Do what you got to do. You see my cup? My throat is...
Your cup is right there. You want me to get you more?
Ooh. I think I got SARS.
Please don't say that.
Yeah, she just had them sitting on the shelf.
Oh my gosh. Who is that?
She just had them on display. Yep.
They must have been in my life.
When you were showing it in the back that day.
I said they must have been
So
in the life.
let's not get off of topic too much. Content. My first question is there anyone on here who absolutely positively, ma'am, you stoop down instead of skin your...
I'm up. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Can you
Wait,
blur?
you said sorry and fixing your clothes.
Can you blur that out?
I don't get to edit this. It just saves.
Damn. Was it bad?
I put myself right where when you went to bend
it wasn't
over.
That bad.
You went to bend over and I went like this, so we don't see your butt.
Oh.
What was I saying? Content. Is there anybody here who literally does not know what to do?
Update.
Like you literally don't know what to post. You're trying to figure out what the hell you even posted tomorrow. Put it in the comments now. Let's talk about it. Let me try to help you out. Also, there's other people, like when we come together, this community here is very helpful. So even if I don't know it and somebody in the comments know it, they will put it and help you out. Don't be afraid. All of us are still lost somewhere, lost in the thoughts, still trying to make it. We don't know what the hell. Half of us don't know what we're doing. I be looking like I know what I'm doing. No, I be struggling to do it. I don't know. Some days to give up, come back, decide, Can't give up just yet. But let's talk about it. Who needs help with their content? If nobody answered, that means all next week.
No, I need help. Let me just put myself on. Let's not even try that with me. We're not trying that.
That means all next week, everybody got their shit planned. Not we ready to go. What's going on? I don't see no comments. I don't know if I'm not seeing comments or y'all really don't need help. Could be a good thing. Did you decide what you're doing with your content yet?
No.
This is cute. Where you got this from?
Target.
Oh, we need to go to Target. I like that. All right. Sometimes I think about hiring a social media manager, but does it make sense? If you can afford it, sure. But also with social media managers, they're not your content creators. So sometimes you have to create the content to give the manager to schedule and post and maybe add the captions and things like that. And I would say, if you're just at the beginning of your business, social media managers aren't cheap. They have a lot of work to do, and it's not that cheap. If you can't afford it, anything you can afford help with that's going to take something off of your plate, I always say do it. Especially if you think it's needed for your business. Content creation is needed, but there's a difference with somebody who's creating content for your page and managing your social channels. So just remember that. So you might still be creating the content for them to manage. But it's also always good if you can pay somebody to help out, do it. Do it. Is anyone good with Canva? I think I'm okay with Canva. But the thing with Canva, you have to go in and try. You don't have to be an expert. Canva have templates set up for you. You can just change the colors, add your own pictures, just search up templates. Canva is real easy. You just have to go in there and play around. You learn as you go. So I want to say don't hire anybody if you need to, but go into Canva and play around with things. And also, you're on YouTube. There's so much damn help on YouTube. Get in there. You don't know if you're going to post. I don't want to say I am, and then tomorrow comes and you don't. You want to post reels, but you can't schedule them. So you can go into your Meta Business Suite on Facebook, and you can schedule them from there. Some people said they had a little bit of an issue with doing it, but you can. I'm going to attempt. I have to start over a whole new Facebook. So y'all come follow the new Facebook. I'm going to put it in my stories too. But you can schedule it from there according to Meta. You're writing things down that you say because it's good. You're good with Canva, but you love Photoshop. I like Photoshop, but I got rid of Photoshop. Only because I'm not really designing like before. Like I'm not doing the treats or things like that. So I actually got rid of it like last month finally. But Canva is more user-friendly. If you're a beginner to designing and stuff like that, Canva is way more user-friendly. Especially when it comes to creating your content. I think you don't necessarily want to like dive into Photoshop if you're just creating content. But when you're designing things, yeah, definitely. Canva's really good. You think you're decent with Canva, you use templates, but you like to try creating your own stuff. Right. And there are so many social media channels right now to help you with Canva. Is crazy. They're popping up like crazy. And their pages are growing because they're teaching. So that's something to pay attention to. If you notice how some of these teaching social channels are growing, it's because people want to learn, so they're getting a lot of followers. So think of that in your niche, which most of us is crafting. If you can't do that, make your page about teaching. I need to do that a little more myself, but it definitely grows from giving people tips and showing them how to use, whether it's Photoshop, whether it's Canva, whether it's Design Space, it's Silhouette Studio. And you could break it down into small pieces, like how to slice, how to weld, like each part as a different reel. And then if you want to teach people all around, do those little small pieces on the reel and then let them know if you want more or one-on-one, you can come to my class or something like that. You create your logo in Canva. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't create your logo in Canva. So I seen another post where it says creating your logo in Canva does not, you cannot go and trademark that logo as your own now. Canva owns it. So, no. If you can find a graphic designer to pay them, you can show them the picture you created in Canva and have them redo it for you so that you can own it. You don't own your logo when you create it in Canva. I heard that one. Yeah. You finally got voiceover courage? That's what I'm talking about. Unboxing creatively. That's a good idea. But I want to remind y'all, I think all of us, we get too deep. We get too deep with things. Oh, I gotta be different. Yes, being different is great. But sometimes you might stress yourself out trying to figure it out. So what I would do in the meantime, just unbox. Regular unboxing until you figure out the type of unboxing you want that'll stand out from everyone else. So keep doing it because people love unboxings. I did an unboxing one time of my Uber Eats meal. And we was all laughing together because it was funny as hell. Because I said it was an unbagging because it was a bag of food. So people love unboxing. They love to see new things. They love to laugh. People like to see content they can relate to also. Learning is always the best. Learning something. So for instance, since people like to learn, a way to either generate sales or sales from your affiliate links, create reels that are teaching somebody something about a product you're sending them to buy. So if you're thinking of telling someone, oh, you should get a Cricut, look at what Cricut can do. You can create blah, blah, blah with a Cricut. They're on sale today. Go get it. You have something on sale. We have the glitter cardstock. You got a piece here? Well, I have the pack in front of me, an individual one. Resell the glitter cardstock, right? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to be showing you how to use this glitter cardstock. What you're going to use the glitter cardstock for. How is it good? Maybe I'll tell you how much the sheet costs compared to what you're going to make by using it. I plan on doing that anyway. But now create your content teaching people, but also directing them to buy your stuff. That's what we're going for. You're just struggling with posting frequently. It takes getting used to, but also at the same time, let me tell you something. All of us have to sit down and be real with ourselves. Is this what we want? Is this what we really want? Then we got to understand that we're going to have to cut the shit and do the hard work.
Preach.
She ain't noticed I was looking at her.
I saw you.
Hard work. Does it take a lot? You have to post a lot. You got to find the time. You do. But that's what happens when we choose this avenue. We're going to have to find that time unless we have the income to pay somebody to do it for us. I don't. So in the meantime, I make sure I figure it out. Some of the things I used to do was wake up a little bit earlier to create content. On my lunch break, I used to use that time to go live or to answer emails, to answer Etsy customers and things like that. It's a lot. We know it's a lot coming into it. So it's good when people kind of coax you. It's okay, you know. I tell people take breaks and come back. But when you're working, though, you got to work. Is it a lot? Hell yeah, it's a lot. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. It's a lot. There'll be times where you're going to lose a lot of sleep. When I first started crafting, I barely slept. But then it got to a point where it was so bad, the nights I didn't sleep, my feet were swollen. I had to change that shit around. Find ways around it. I started doing more of like getting a little bit into influencing some digital products so I don't have to be staying up and making all of that stuff. You have to sit down and realize it is a lot of work, but how am I going to do it? That's what you got to figure out. If you have children and you're only getting like 5 minutes of free time, you got to figure out how are you going to use that 5 minutes to focus on growing your business. If you have the free time, but you find yourself scrolling and stuff, you got to realize, put the goddamn phone down and get to work. We got to do it if we want to get where we want to get. What's the best content type to grow your following? Well, reels, video content, and going live. Also, like I said, teaching people something. People want to learn a skill that's going to help them out. Teach them something, make them laugh, make relatable content. Those are the things that are really growing. You can schedule, through Meta. Your focus is moving toward automation. I'm trying. I can't do anything with my issues with Facebook, but I'm trying to work that out. But when it comes to it, just set aside time to post. When it weekends, like today, the weekend is when I try to batch my stuff. I'll record a few things. Even if I don't get to do the editing and voiceover part, I will leave that for like when I'm laying in my bed, I could do that part. But the recording and all that stuff, like I'll plan out what I need to do, record all the pieces, get everything together, start getting the emails and things like that all together. Also, I use now, Canva has helped me tremendously with my emails and my blog posts. Once I create the graphic in Canva, now their AI can write the blog post for me and it can write the email for me. I just read over it and add in little things and change things, but it took away most of the work from that part and getting it done. So that made my life a little bit easier. You would post or create the content the night before because of work, kids, and family. If that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. But if you can batch things, do it. Also, posting pictures doesn't take that much. You can plan that out. Post a few different pictures, just post different angles of your products. You don't have products, you got to make products. The kids and the family is stopping you from posting as much. Put that into your content. I can't post every day because this is my schedule. Show, videotape, like turn on that phone when you're running to get the food, get the kids, pick up the kids. Make that into a reel. I can't post the content all the time because this is what I'm doing all the time. That's your content. And mention you have a business, but this is what's happening. And make that your content. People are going to come because people can relate to that. Also, as you try to figure out ways to make that time with your busy schedule, make that your content too. Let's say you decided I'm going to go to sleep an hour earlier, maybe to get up an hour earlier. Make a reel about that because the people that are following you that's going through the same thing, they are trying to find solutions to the problem too. So if you figured out a little hack, maybe a way to plan out your meals and make it a little easier when it comes to dinner time, things like that, people want to see it. At one point, I had a dry erase board. So I have family meetings with my sons, even though a little bit older. With them, the most we really need to talk about home-wise is who's cleaning what and what they want me to cook. So we would plan out a week or two of meals. I wrote it down on the dry erase board so I have no thinking or having to worry. When it's time to grocery, I'm just grocery shopping all the ingredients that I need for the meals. And then that took a little headache off of me trying to figure out what to cook. Make that into your reel. That is your content right there. You didn't get to create a video. Take multiple pictures. Use the pictures. Instagram is starting to push your carousel posts. Carousel posts are a post with 2 or more photos. Instagram is starting to push those too. So start posting pictures. In between the pictures, post little memes and things like that. That's also helpful. People want to see. People want to laugh. That's your content. You need to add direction. Exactly. So talk about, I started this shop, I'm selling so-and-so, but I haven't been able to create the content. You can turn anything into a selling. You could bring anything back to your business. Because why is this happening to you while you're running your business? That's what you talk about. You just saw a cat get hit by a car. You thought, I'm going to make that a video. You could turn that into selling. I was about to go to the post office to drop off these candles that I just made for a customer. And then the cat right here got ran over by a car. I feel so bad for the kitty cat, but I got to go home to go package more orders. You talked about the kitty cat getting run over by a car, and you talked about your business all in the same day. Any piece of content you could bring back to your business. It's possible. Even the cat getting run over by a car. It's possible. It is acceptable to have a go-to post, like the same one weekly. Don't be posting the same post every week. Don't do that. Then it's like, what am I coming here for? I'm not seeing nothing new. I'm not learning nothing. No. You can recycle content, but make sure it's about, I do months away. Then I'll reuse it. There are some people that recycle pretty often. For me, I don't like it. I haven't seen it work for a lot of people. But also too, just remember that the opinions I give here are just my opinion. There's no one way, there's no correct way. I'm just telling you my way. And I say no. No. To post when you're running dry, switch up that post then. If it's like content or a picture, change the picture up. Maybe the message is the same, change it up. But everything always the same time, I don't recommend it. Yes, memes and quotes, people love stuff like that. Make up a funny quote yourself. Like, make that quote look like it is coming from you. But the same way we see quotes from people, create your own in Canva. How would you start planning if you're just getting back to your business? Planning what? Your content? This is exactly how I plan my content, what you see me doing here. I sit down, I have, this is the planner of where I decide what I post in, and then I'll have like a book on the side for ideas. So if you're just starting out, the first thing you need to know, how often can you post? Are you able to post every day? Every day, honestly, is not realistic to a lot of people that are not accustomed to it. Figure out what your posting schedule is going to be. Let's say you say 3 days a week, right? Give yourself a reel, a carousel post. You don't want too many quotes, okay? So 2 reels and a carousel post every day. And you want to try to put stuff in your stories. You can just go on your stories and just talk. Like, have it like a little mini diary. Today, this is what I'm doing. The next 2 days, kind of like the same thing. Then, once you figure out what your posting schedule is, you need to know what it is you want to post. How did you get back started? Was it last week? Start talking about that. Make reels about showing your day, how it's changed from before to now that you're going back, starting off. Shots, even though you're starting off, start talking about your product. What's your product? You ain't buying it, you ain't selling it yet, still talk about it. Before we launched this website with these products, I started the page off by telling people exactly what we're doing. It was like a month before we even launched, and I talked about the process, what money I'm spending, what we're doing, how we're working together. Working with someone else is really new. It's really new to me, and it's hard as hell. And I know it's hard on my sister because I'm miserable as hell. We talked about it. We did once a week, we did lives following up where we are. Did we spend money? Did we waste money? Did we start an email list? Did it go wrong? Did it go right? Bring people along the process with you. Don't wait till you launch to just jump out and say, I'm here. Build up that anticipation. Start talking about the process and what you're doing now. What is your product going to be? Did you order the product and you didn't like it? Show us what was wrong with it that you didn't like it. What you're going to change. Take people on the journey until you launch. Is posting at a specific peak time a thing? It is. Go to your stats on Instagram or whatever platform. Find out when most of your audience is online around that time. That's when you post. So, is it to Angela? Let me know if that was helpful and if there's anything else you need to kind of figure out to help you get back into posting. But start today if you can. Start tomorrow if you can. Also, for me, like the evening, 6 o'clock, and then like around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning is the best time. But if you have something in the afternoon and you need to post it and you got things to do, you post it now anyway. I've had content do really good at my non-peak times too because it was like really funny or really informational and people actually liked it. But honestly, I noticed with most crafters, we post in the morning because like I guess that's when people pop up and just jump on social media. You'll see most posts in the morning. But look at your stats. Everybody's stats are different. Yeah. So, and I think it's sometimes niche wise, but people who are like nightlife people, their people are not necessarily on in the morning compared to like parents who's up early in the morning, something like that. So look at your stats. Everybody's time is different. I don't even know what the heck it's called on. This is dead. It's dead. I was going to tell you exactly where to go. I need to get my charger. helps? Okay. And so far, for now, I'm here every other Sunday, and we sit down and go through all of this stuff together. If anybody have questions, you need help, you just don't know what's going on, you're bored and you just want to hang with us and talk, pop in. Good afternoon. Also, let me tell you something about your reels ahead of time. When you save your reel, that's another thing. I've seen people save reels or even pictures, and then the photo that's on your timeline, somebody's head is cut off. I don't know about anybody else. That aggravates my soul. It really bothers me. You want to have a thumbnail photo ahead of time. If it's something you're creating randomly, then scroll through that video right before you're about to save, and it allows you to choose the thumbnail and find the best part. Not only that, once you choose it, you pick the option at the top for it to show you how it's going to look in the square in the timeline. Move it around and adjust it. Please. This is still dead. I'm going to let it... You know what? Hold on. Let me go quick back. Go to your Instagram. I'm going to come back in the chat, so I won't be able to see y'all stuff to show y'all what I'm saying. All right. So we're going to go to... posting a reel. I'm gonna click reel. The last video that Janelle did, I actually recorded in her phone. Not now. Okay, so you get here, this is your reel, and then you're done, right? So you're gonna click next, and right there it says edit cover. You're gonna click on edit cover. Let me come out of the, there we go. Then at the bottom, when this is loaded, it'll allow you to pick a part of the video to choose or go to add from camera roll. If you have a picture that you previously took, you want to take a picture with my phone, other phone came up. Let me see if I have a picture that I can show y'all as a good example of taking the photo and having your product centered with a little bit of space around it. So this is one. You don't want it too close. I would even back up a little bit because it's going to allow it to have, you can go back to the YouTube. Okay. It's going to allow some space. I'm going to use this to create one. I put allow and I didn't want to put allow. Okay, so I'm going to start over from my phone so I can show y'all from that photo. So we're going to choose anything as a reel, any random video. I don't even know if I have videos in this phone. I don't. We're going to choose a photo. Oh, here goes a video. Next. It's taking a sweet time, but I just want to show y'all how to do it so that your timeline looks nice and organized. So it's loading. So basically what it makes it, when someone comes to your page, it just looks good. People do come on your page. Like if you're sending a customer, you want your page to be bright. That's one. Well put together. You want your products to be on Front Street. You want people to know what it is you sell. Also, if you do a random reel, you can also just choose a random one of your products that have nothing to do with the reel to be that front photo too. You want people to come to your page and know what it is you sell. My phone want to take its sweet time, child. We might go back into yours and just choose any random. I don't know why it's frozen.
Check my Wi-Fi.
Oh, you know what? Did I send the, I don't know if I linked the new Wi-Fi to this phone. That's probably what it was. All right. So we go to edit cover. I'm going to choose from camera roll. We'll choose Janelle's little cute picture right here. Go ahead, sexy.
What picture I got? Oh.
So I chose this picture, right? At the top says cover, and then it says profile grid. Before you go and save, click on profile grid. Now you see it shows you what that picture is going to look like in the square. You can move it down a little bit, see? So that's how it would look if her head was cut off. So you drag it down. So you make sure that your image is centered there. If you have text on the video you can try to get the text and an image within that same square. You can also expand it, and that's how it's going to look on your timeline. So do that for your reels too, just to make sure. Let me delete that, make sure I don't post. Just to make sure it looks good. Your page, your thing doesn't have to be like, you know how people have, go back to YouTube because I surely ain't downloaded here. You know how some people have specific themes where their whole page is pink and stuff like that. It's great. People love it, especially if you have like pink lovers, your purple lovers. They love to see it. But it doesn't have to have that whole, it doesn't have to have like a specific aesthetic. Mine doesn't. I just make sure it's bright, it's clear, and you can see what I'm talking about in my pictures. What plan to use to content planning? Like which format? I just use whatever the hell I grab. I go into stores, like I buy different planners for different things, and sometimes I never use it. Right now I have a happy planner, and I just write down. There's no specific, like this right here says Thanksgiving banner, blog post, YouTube tutorial for tomorrow. Some days it's just a book with scribble scrabble. That is solely up to you. Are you better with having it neatly planned out? Do you like to just scribble some notes? I'm a little bit of every friggin' thing. Some weeks it's real organized, written down. Sometimes it's planned out, ready to be posted and scheduled. And some days I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, where I wake up in the morning and I'm now creating the content before I log into work. So it's solely up to you. But the more organized you are, the better. Okay. Also, if you go on Canva, you can like make sure y'all are utilizing Pinterest. It's free promotion. Utilize Pinterest. You're not even sure what Pinterest is. You don't know how to use Pinterest. You don't know how to make a pin. I have a YouTube tutorial that will show you. It's specifically for beginners. Do it like that. You're the same way. You have 3 books. You don't want to know how much books I have. I did some cleaning, and there's probably like 20 books in there, and that's why I never know when I wrote something down, because they're all over the place. And every year I purchase 3 planners per year, and some of them don't get touched for months. I'll try to be more organized. But Pinterest as well. You can go into Pinterest, schedule your pins, like create the pin and schedule them out for the entire week. One time I did it for 2 weeks worth of content, and then I never was so organized again. Today's content, I forgot to send an email, but I had the blog post scheduled. I had the YouTube tutorial scheduled, and I had the Pinterest pin to promote those scheduled. So I actually woke up late this morning. I got up like 8 o'clock, I think, this morning. And when I got up, blog post was there, YouTube was there, Pinterest was already there. All I had to do was get up and create my reel for Instagram, because I didn't finish that part, and post on the business page. So it makes life easier. Plan them things out. If you can, plan it out. Yeah, I think I just love collecting books and planners and cute pens. I just love it. Do I need to use it more? I do. Because if I go through the planners throughout, and I keep them. I have planners from years ago. If I go through the planners throughout the years, there's going to be that January and February. Oh, girl, you was on it. March, April, and May. I probably didn't write not one shit in them books. So I got to get it together in that area. Yeah, so, I got to try. It is best to be organized, though. Let me just say that. It is very best to be organized. What time is it? 3 o'clock?
5 minutes.
Also, I attempted digital planning. I only did it for like a week. I purchased a digital planner. It's something you have to get used to, but try different ways and feel out what's best for you, and that's what you use. That is exactly what you use. That's it. Also, not Pinterest. Canva, what I was saying. You have Canva on here?
No.
Why not?
Because I deleted it. Because you said you had it, so I didn't need it. That's what you told me.
Bitch, I didn't delete it.
Oh.
I showed you how to go in there, remember? So I wouldn't have told you to delete it.
Let me see. I swear you told. Oh, it's not downloaded. I told you told me to.
I did not tell you to delete Canva, Janelle. I actually shared the link so we could go in and use the branding.
Yeah, kit. And it didn't work. You forgot?
So, but I wouldn't have told you to delete it.
I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see.
let's see, you deleted it. It wasn't there. But with Canva, you can type in what you're looking for: Pinterest pin, email banner, YouTube thumbnail, Instagram story, and then it'll come up. If you have a theme, like for instance, let's say you want to create Black Friday theme, type in Black Friday. All of the Black Friday stuff is coming up, right? Now, all you have to do is go in, change the color, select the one you want. Let's say we choose, this is a Black Friday countdown. It's the shape for like your stories. You have your brand colors, go in and change the brand colors. Your percentage, change it. But everything is there for you. Just customize it the way you need it, and there you go. You want to do a quote, you could type in quote. There'll be quotes there for you. Type in your quote, add your name. No excuses, none whatsoever. So let's talk about our goal for the week as we come upon our hour. What is our content goals for this week? What is your goal for this week? Let's figure it out. Open up the book. Let's write down these goals for this week. Where's my pen?
Oh, my goal for this week is to clean up my Etsy shop.
Okay.
It's already written down.
Where the hell is my pen? I have my pen with you.
Good for you. No,
what?
This is my pen.
You said good for me?
Yeah.
I have pens over there.
Oh, use that pretty one. See?
She
Clean
said
up
good for
Etsy
me.
shop.
Okay.
Right there.
Is this for your week or just in general?
This is just in general, but that can be my this week.
Okay, so this week is to clean your Etsy shop, and that's it. I need one more goal. Give me one more goal. You tried digital but couldn't get. Yeah, the digital didn't work for me. I love a physical, even like books. I prefer to hold a book and read it. I like physical products. So think of a second goal. So this week I'm actually doing. Wait, you know what I want to know? What are y'all posting after Black Friday? Like, are we jumping straight into Christmas? Like the day after? I think that's what I'm doing. Schedule at least 1 week's worth of content. Getting crafty with it.
What was that on your screen?
I want you to tell me what that content is going to be this week. We're going to plan it right now. What is it going to be? What it's going to be about? At least a theme. Or how many reels, how many pictures. Let me know what's going on. On the screen where? The comment comes up, but it doesn't stay.
Oh.
So if I don't catch it long enough, I could come. That's why I have something else on the side to read it. Especially if it's long, you won't be able to read it. Latia, give me your goal. You love planning? Plan out this week's content right now. Put it in the comments. What's your goal? Jacqueline, let's go. Miss Bellamy, what is the goal? Brianne, Nisha, Altered Effect, Victoria. Kaita Creations, if you're still here, what's the goal? Alexandria? Jazz, you still here, sugar? What is the goals? Let me see them. Your content this week is Black Friday sales. Tell me more. You posting your sales, or you posting other sales that you see that people could recommend? Are you going to be posting those in your stories with links? How you plan on doing that? Start posting a preview of your 12 days of Christmas after Thanksgiving. So what are you posting before Thanksgiving, Brianne? Ro, your goal is to keep my head above water. I have something for you, Ro. I have something for you, because you are going to get beat along with Janelle. You're going to get licks. I have something for you. You're going to post about getting organized this week. Going to post about ornaments. So, Latia, how many times this week you plan on posting? And what does that look like? 2 reels? Some photos? That's what you need to write down so that during the week you're not stressed out. We have the idea. Now, what are we doing with that idea? You plan on doing 2 reels and 1 post? Write that down. Once you figure that out, what are those 3 pieces of content going to look like? Let's go. I want you to tell me now. Organize your space and unboxing content. Altered effects. So how much do you want to do per week with that? That's the theme for the week.
How to get my door?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that might be
Ro, tell me what, if you want to say it in here, what is keeping you from keeping your head above water? Get organized. Renee, your plan this week is to get organized or post about yourself getting organized? Okay, Brienne, got you. I thought you were just saying that's it for you for the week because I was going to be on you too. Love on you. How you doing, sugar? You going to get your nails because when... because when I blasted my sister, you felt that. That's your content. Your nails are not done and you need it fixed up for the... I posted about having press-ons for those reels. Make that your content, love on you. And then after it gets done, create the content with the nails freshly done. Teasing Black Friday sales on Monday. IG stories, reels, TikToks, and Pinterest. That's what I'm talking about, Jazz. That's what I'm talking about. You want to post once a day, bro. You got your book in front of you? You got your planner in front of you? Because we're about to do this right now. Black Friday. Kimberly Anderson. What does RTS mean? I'm sorry if I'm old and I don't understand.
I don't know.
What's RTS items? And Kimberly, how many times you plan on doing that? YouTube Shorts. Yes, Jazz, you be using Pinterest? Yeah, you put Pinterest on there. Got it. You're going to post at least 2 carousels and 3 reels. That's what I'm talking
ready
about.
To shop?
Oh, yes. Ready to shop? Is that
you
what
know I read that from your phone?
Oh, I thought you just figured it out.
No, I saw some, I think Victoria, it looked like, posted it.
Ready to shop items for Black Friday. And let me tell you something, guys. Don't wait till the beginning of... Don't wait till tomorrow. Oh, ready to ship items.
Oh.
See, you learn something new every day. Thanks, Kimberly. Who was I was gonna? All right, let me read these comments. I'm gonna post 2 carousels and 3. Latia, I want you to write down carousel 1, carousel 2, reel 1, reel 2, and reel 3. Write that down in your book, and then you're going to write down what is it going to be about, each one. So the first one is going to be how I make my coffee. I'm giving just random ideas to show you how to plan it out. The next one I'm gonna post about how I store the Cricut. The next one I'm gonna post about me didn't want to get up, the kids driving me crazy. The next one is gonna be, so that's how you're gonna write it down to make your life a little bit easier. Brienne, this week you focus on craft space cleaning content, Black Friday deals, and you want to jump on or wish you could get and end with a haul. Come on, Brienne. Come on, Brienne and Jazz, this is what I'm talking about. Getting crafty with it. So far, I'm going to use Reels, and I have a new product to talk about. I want to go live at least twice this week. I love it. I love it. If you have a new product, if you can't launch before Black Friday, even if it's not going to be on sale, that'll be great. If not, still talk about it. Schedule out those 2 days that you want to go live. Plan your thumbnail for those lives ahead of time so you know you have a good image saved for that thumbnail. Write down what you want the live to be about and the points you don't want to miss during the live. Like what you want to make sure you mention so you don't forget for those lives. Try to plan out what it's going to be about. To Angela, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Or is it just Tangela? To Angela. Let me know, please. I'm really bad with names. Your goals are to do some behind the scenes shots of what I'm doing and what I've been doing. I want at least 2 posts and your first reel. So you haven't done a reel before? That's even better. Talk about this being your first reel and like you're nervous, so create that reel. So the first reel could be about you're now jumping back into things and how it's going for you. And then the post, you could do like a quote with some pictures of yourself, like 3 or 4 pictures as your thing. And then maybe the other post can be what you plan on doing. Like if you plan on selling cups or if this is what you're doing, or maybe how you're researching everything that you're going through. That could be the third one. Altered effects. You're going to post at least once a day. That's what I'm talking about. Write down that number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you decide what they're going to be before the day is over, just to make your life a little bit easier. And if you can utilize some time today to either record, create the pictures, create the content in Canva. That'll be really good. My post will be about my craft show on the 25th and your new sweatshirts. That's what I'm talking about, Ro. That's what I'm talking about. Posting other sales for others, even if I don't plan to purchase. I'm going to be doing that too. I'm going to be posting other people's sales in my stories as well. So I'm going to try to, I don't know today. We're about to go out, actually. We're having a sister's day in about another hour. But I'm going to try to write down as much people as I can. So if you're posting your stories, please, so I can see the sales. Because I want to repost other people's sales too. You don't have things recording. Use a CraftPrint shop glitter cardstock. So I'll be posting that with your affiliate link. Get those affiliate links out. If you do not have an affiliate link for our shop, go and sign up now, because what we're doing is we're having a sale for Black Friday, but then your customers can use your coupon code to get more money off. So the more you share it, the better they get a sale, and the more they're going to want to use your coupon code for you to generate some money. So let's go. Let's go. Exactly. Amazon. See what's going on with Amazon. Kimberly, you're doing daily? You have the ideas of what you're doing daily, Kimberly? You can just pick an item maybe per day. Create a reel on either how you made it, how you chose to sell it, how you package it, how things are going with the business. But you could do all 5 days if you have more than 5 items, and pick an item per day and show a different area as a business owner how you do it. Even like where you buy your packaging products from. But in that video, when you're showing people where you purchase that stuff from, mention your product and where they can buy it. Even if we're teaching them something else, always bring it back to your product. You might go live and look for a planner next year. On the live looking for the planner, live shopping is good too. People like that too. Also, if you can't think of something, go in Target and Michael's and take some bright pictures and post about that. You know how much pages I've seen grown just off of showing what's in, not even what's on sale. They're just Target pages, Michael pages, TJ Maxx pages. All they showing you is what is to purchase in there. So that makes good content too. You definitely have to go live at least once this week. If you're selling items, yes. You have a product, yes. Everybody's looking to shop right now. Go live and show them what you got. You do have to post everywhere. Stop and sit down and listen. You don't have to, especially if you're not used to it, getting your post out on all 5 platforms per day. Don't try to do that. Take your time, and if it's one platform every day for this week until you get used to it, you got to ease your way into it. Don't just jump and try to post everywhere. You're gonna run yourself dry. How do you come into YouTube via your business page? Do I have to create another? So no. So here's the thing. When I go into YouTube, so if you have an account, right? If you're logged in here right now, like when I log in, it says the CraftPrint. I just went up to my Google account. You know, in the top right, it has your picture, and I changed my name to the CraftPrint. This is my regular Google account. I changed my name to the CraftPrint, so when you come into lives and stuff, it comments under your business name. Don't create a whole new one. Just go change the name to your business name. So whenever you comment on anything on YouTube, people are seeing your business name and not your personal name. I didn't create a new nothing. I just changed that name. When you see me, you're just going to see the name. You're supposed to 3 to 4 times a day and want to get back to that, making it my goal to get back to that for the new year. Let me tell you, Jazz, I did it probably a week. I think the most I've ever done it was a month. I really want to do that. Like, that is my goal. I'm thinking for the business page, not really for the CraftPrint. For the CraftPrint shop page, I want to get to a point where I'm doing 3 pieces of content a day. You have a video from Michael's in Virginia for months now. Love on you. Post it. Post it. Also, people like to see the different stores and post it. That should be your post for tomorrow. Victoria, yes. I feel like I don't see those dies enough. I need to see them more. So, Tangela, got it. Got it. All right, so it looked like I touched. Anybody else need any help trying to figure out what it is you're going to do? If you have a YouTube channel and you don't have the time right now to create actual tutorials, make sure you're just posting those reels right over here as shorts. It's still collecting views. So make sure you're posting them here as shorts. And I just want to remind you, not only Black Friday, this is good to get your last minute Thanksgiving content out. People look for last minute projects. Like I posted a banner. I'm going to post a tutorial on that banner tomorrow. And it's a cute banner you can make real easy, real quick for Thanksgiving. I have this bottle right here. This is for some Thanksgiving content. So Thanksgiving is here too. If I have any last minute crafts, free printables that people can utilize on Thanksgiving, that's even better too. And then y'all know once it's over, it's time. Mariah already started screaming, it's time. Then it's time for Christmas. You've never posted anything on your YouTube. Do you plan on growing your YouTube? You see that name improvement? I like it. Do you plan on using your YouTube next year? Start posting those reels over here for now. Just rack up whatever views you can until you're ready for actual tutorials. I've actually come across YouTube channels with no videos, just shorts. Just shorts. I seen it. So post them, start getting those views, and that counts. If your YouTube channel is not monetized yet, those shorts views, they're adding up to get you to the monetization point. So post those reels over here for you to post about what I'm going to go live about, because you hardly have any viewers in your live. That's another thing. Don't stress the amount of people that's in your live. My Instagram has 43. I have 43,000 followers on Instagram, and when I go live, it's usually 30 to 50 people there. And do I care? Absolutely not. I'm running that live like if all 40,000 people are there. When I first started doing lives, it was 0. Sometimes it was 1, and sometimes it was 2. But guess who didn't care? Me. Still act like there's a lot of people in that live and save that bad boy. I still don't get a lot of people. I'm not worried. Who's meant to be here and hear it is going to come. But just remember too, when you're starting out, it's usually no one. I used to call my sisters and tell them to go comment on my stuff or come on a live or something like that in the beginning. Do it anyway. If you let that discourage you, you're never going to grow to a point where people are there. So do it anyway. Y'all know the phrase, do it afraid. Do it afraid. You starting, you haven't been crafting in a while. It makes sense to delete all the old vids I've created while rebranding. No, I rebranded to the CraftPrint January 1st, 2020. Before that, I was the Shondel's Decor. I still have those things there. In the beginning, I had some real ugly, shitty, dirty nonsense, and I deleted that. I was embarrassed. But it was only a few. But for the most part, keep it up. You want people to see your growth. That encourages people. And they be like, I know people that be like, Shonda, I was here in the beginning when you weren't doing videos or when it was this. It encourages people. Keep it up there. And it's a reminder to you as you grow. You could come back and show people, look at how I started and this is where I'm at now. I wouldn't delete it. I would not. That's a good idea too. I've been monetized on YouTube in a while and I haven't. My goal for YouTube next year is to be more personable. So I'm going to do more lives, not more lives, but more content where it's more of me. I just have small tutorials for crafting. I'm going to start showing a little bit more of me. I'm going to be doing interviews with my family, jokey things. Like when we go out for dinner, I'm going to vlog all of that and start putting everything on YouTube. That's my next year goal for YouTube. Text family and friends to come. Right, I've done it. Right. Also, another thing that people don't realize, I don't know if you guys have noticed. Let me see. Myself and I think Victoria's the only one on here that have done it. So having your picture with just one color background actually draws attention to your account. So when people usually see me comment and it's a face and it's just color, it actually draws people to you. So simple changes like that too. Also, you want to look around the people who you follow and that follow you and try to not make it look exactly the same, because it gets confusing. Try to figure out maybe your branded color. And this is if you are showing more of yourself on your page, because this is going to be your picture with the background. If you're someone who's not going to be talking, giving advice, and people seeing your face, you're just straight products, you don't have to do that. You can just have like your logo or one of your products in your photo picture. But if you plan on interacting, yeah, your picture with just a color in the background, attention grabber, just so you know. Show more of me. Yeah. Showing you, people like to hear about it, but it's not necessarily needed. Showing yourself, being on camera like this, it's not for everyone. So if you know for a fact this is not you, you're not going to do it, make it product based. Show your hands creating, show the room, show everything else. You don't have to show your face. Is it helpful? It is, but you can still grow without doing it. But I'll tell you, it definitely is helpful. People love to get to know you. You'll, like, a lot of times I go live and it's more of, the last time we was live, she had us cracking up. It was fun. Or she was so helpful. So there's people who probably came into this live today and I answered their question and helped them out. And it's like, you know what? I like her. I know that I could come here. I'm not going to get ignored. If I need help, she's going to help me. If she can't help me, she'll try to guide me in the right direction. So people get to know that that's the type of person you are, and they're going to come back. I've had people a lot of the time tell me, I've gone in lives and they straight up ignored me. They didn't answer questions. They didn't want to help. I went in, things like that. So me coming on and talking, not you falling asleep. Not you falling asleep next to me. Mind you, she's supposed to be here with us, planning content. She's so falling asleep. I should have got that on camera. Is there such a thing as too much content? No. Absolutely not. Just make sure that you can keep it up. No. You want people to see you. Get tired of you. Whenever you see, when people get to a point where, oh my God, I'm tired of seeing them on my timeline. This person is overrated and people get annoyed. That's when you know you're doing what you got to do. Because guess what? As annoying as somebody is, and then you think about, let's say there was somebody who bakes cakes and they constantly post and you're like, oh my God, I'm tired of seeing this person. But if somebody random come up to you, like, somebody that will bake this cake, that annoying person that you kept seeing is who's going to pop up in your head. Oh yeah, her. She always posted about a cake. She's the person for the cake. So think about it like that. You post to the point where the minute people think of a product, you come up because they constantly saw you on their timeline posting that product. Ain't no such thing as too much. Just know what you can do and what you can keep up with and make that your schedule. If you could keep up with 3 times a day, do it. That's my goal. I want to. I just haven't gotten to the point yet. Right. So think of that for yourself. Think about, I like the CraftPrint, man. I come here and I leave at least with something. You be that to your followers. If you're comfortable. That's the main thing. If you're comfortable. Don't do things you're not comfortable with. You see how, like, for a while dancing and all this craziness was trending? I have you won't. I probably have 2 videos actually dancing, and it's things I'm comfortable with. Regardless if something is trending, if you're not comfortable with doing it, you're going to notice. It's going to come off as, oh, she's trying too hard. She just fiending right now for some followers. So only do what you're comfortable doing. Only do what you are comfortable doing. There's been times I scroll my timeline and thought, this is cringy as hell. Like, I could see that this is not that person's personality. Be yourself. That's another part of growing. Be your damn self. It's too much to keep up with, much less having to keep up with a fake personality. Be yourself. You may get muted. You think so? When you grow too much, I do think Instagram kind of see and be like, let me cool it down a little bit. Exactly. Step out your comfort zone, but not where you're not yourself. Exactly. Exactly. And it's sort of like a learning experience, because when I first came on to like crafting, Tamika, you want me to check so we live on YouTube? Don't tell me they're ready to come, because I didn't bathe yet. Growth is very uncomfortable.
You never take a shower.
I wasn't going to wait last minute to bathe this time.
Right. Okay.
You know what? I'm about to... We got about 8 more minutes left on this live, because Janelle said I always wait last minute to go bathe and get ready. It's not true. Right. And sometimes if you feel like even after this you're still overwhelmed with figuring out what to do, just post some of the things, even if you don't even know. Some days I just randomly post some random shit, and that be the stuff that people love. But try to get yourself used to posting. It's a lot, but we could get there. First of all, she should have been in the damn live, because she's supposed to be creating content more herself. Michelle is 5 minutes away.
Yes, you should bring it, dummy. I'm confused. That's what she's asking.
She should have been in this live planning her content, but we're not even going to get into that. You don't have a specific thing. I just want to show that I craft. Start off like that until you figure it out. Because honestly, me crafting over this long set of years, it was a lot of me not knowing what I wanted to do. I feel like I now got to a point where I know what I want the CraftPrint to be doing. Just post. You're going to change. I started out with decorating events, like doing the whole full setup, the balloons, the everything. And then I went to just making the stuff. Then I said at one point, I'm just going to be like, just be doing like influencing. And then I said, And then I went back to making. And then now it's to open the CraftPrint shop, but also to have the CraftPrint doing things also besides the CraftPrint shop. But anyway, a lot, right? You go back and forth. Just step out there and you'll start figuring it out along the way. Putting that together, right? Make sure you're posting your Etsy products on Pinterest. You're on live showing people, like making it or whatever, maybe packaging it. Just create content around everything. And I heard somebody say, like, I became a business owner and didn't realize I had to become a content creator too. Unfortunately, that's how these socials are set up, for us to all end up having to start being content creators. It's crazy. But what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gotta do it. You know, we all gonna drive ourselves crazy anyway. So we might as well drive ourselves crazy together. And we figured it out together. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Complain and come on live and tell me all about it. That's what we're gonna do. Also, I'm sipping this like it's actually tea. This is apple juice. This is apple juice. You do. Until you could get to a point where you hire out. And that's my goal too. Because the CraftPrint shop, I refuse to be doing all these things forever. The goal is to grow to a point to hire staff to handle things. And to grow out, obviously, out of the craft room into a bigger space. Don't sleep on Facebook because they pay for reels and going live there. Victoria, I didn't even know that. Now that I started my new Facebook, I'm going to have to like grow it. So for you think reels help grow your Facebook also, right? I'm about to start posting those reels over here on Facebook. And I have to put it in my stories too that I have a new Facebook page. It do be a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some days I want to rip my hair out, like from the rooter to the tutor. It's frustrating, but what we gonna do? Just take your time, break it down into pieces. Try not to overwhelm yourself too much, because honestly, this is a lot on top of whatever the hell it is we have to deal with. Family, work. I work full time. Even though I work from home, it's a little stressful. It could be a lot too. So, oh, that might be Amazon. I'm about to say, I know they ain't here yet.
It surely is Amazon.
Amazon be pressing the bell like they pay the rent here. We went from 2K followers to over 77K in a month, Victoria. So, damn. I think I'm gonna grab all my old. Somebody's at your front door.
It might be the right leaver.
I want to get a ring for here too. So I'm gonna do that. I started over. Like, I have no followers, no likes, no nothing on my business Facebook page. So I gotta. Could you stop fixing yourself?
I just realized because I'm walking there with the thing hanging out, so that's why I started to push it in. I'm just forgetting that you on there.
I'm gonna I gotta start putting on myself on Facebook. Jazz, we could talk about it, but I need other people here too, because I don't know what I'm doing on Facebook. I already somebody hacked my Facebook, so I don't even have access to my old business page. So everything is not even fully linked. So I don't even have access to features, like nothing. I really need someone who's pretty good at Facebook, because I will tell you, I'm going to be real honest. I don't know what to tell people about Facebook. I just heard Victoria mention that Reels help her grow on Facebook. And I decided I need to post some Reels. I'm lost when it comes to Facebook. I'm lost. We need to find somebody that might be like a Facebook expert. But with that being said, let's start posting the Reels over there on Facebook. Let's see what happens. Because Victoria said hers grew in a month from 2K to 77K. So let's do it. Also, add your Facebook page in your stories. I don't know, with my new page, and I don't even know if I gotta log on to that page to follow people. I don't even know. Ciao. I'm gonna log on to the new business page and start following other people back. So, yeah. And I'm gonna add mine to my stories as well. Facebook confuses me. But we can figure it out together, y'all. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this plan. Let all of us try to research something about Facebook. So when we come back in the next 2 weeks, we all have something to put and we all can learn something for Facebook. Yeah, see, we're on the right page. Let's all start looking into Facebook. Obviously, we come back in 2 weeks, so we got a little time. So what we'll do, we'll focus on all the Black Friday stuff, get all that things out the way in the following week. In between, we're going to research that as much as we can for Facebook. So the next live when we come back here is for us to figure out things with Facebook. Because I was lost. I'm lost. I think Mark Zuckerberg just needs to get slapped in the back of the head at this point. I don't know. But let me not say that before they kick me off their pages for real. They have an academy? Who? Facebook have an academy? The neighbor, she holds our packages if they do anyway, so that's a good thing. You definitely going to need to. Brianne, that's a good idea to add it in the group too. And my Facebook group, I had to start over too. Ciao. The Facebook group is a Facebook community. We could add stuff in there as we find it too. And I just got to remind myself to put these links in my story just to remind people that we do have that. So let's go. We got this. We got this. We're going to come back. If you find anything now, throw it in the Facebook group. I'm going to look into stuff too. So the next live in 2 weeks, we're helping each other out with Facebook. And before we go, I want everybody to start adding your reels. You don't have to create new reels. If you haven't been putting your reels on Facebook, when we come back in the next 2 weeks, today, everybody write down. Write down how many followers you have on Facebook. You want to know how much I got? Let me show you. Absolutely ridiculous. None. I had to start over the business page. I have 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to post reels. Whatever schedule you want. I'm going to try to make that sucker more than once a day because I'm just going to post all my old stuff that I haven't posted. Then when we come back to help each other out, let's see if anybody have grown and if it worked for us too. So write down your number of followers on your Facebook business page, not your regular Facebook page, a business page. Write down your followers, come out the live, write it down. So in the next 2 weeks, we're going to write down how consistent you were so we could compare and contrast with each other. So I'm going to write down how often I posted and we see what growth we've seen on top of what tips we have for each other. Deal? Write deal in the comments so I know if y'all down with me, and then we gonna figure out the rest of this Sunday. Everybody, that's a deal? Victoria, I think so. Tomorrow we could talk tomorrow too, try to figure some things out. So we're all, it looks like most of us, come on guys, where's the rest of you? Deal? We're gonna add those videos on Facebook. See how we do. And don't forget, research anything. Don't ever feel like your input doesn't count. Research something and come with it. Even if all, like 5 of us found out the same thing, who cares? Let's all get some information so we can help us out. That's what community is for. Oh, and before I go, I just wanted to add that too, just in case somebody never heard me say it. Building your social channels. You want to create a community more than just followers. When you create a community, they're willing to move with you. You want to make a big change, they're like, girl, we got your back. We've been here from the beginning. Compared to someone who just followed you for a freebie. They like, oh, you don't have freebies? I'm out. So try to build a community. And this right here is how you do it. Just go live and help people out. Talk. Hang. If it's not you, don't do it. For me, I love this. Y'all see, I can't get off the live. My sister just texted me that my other sister is here and they coming here to come meet us. I ain't even take a shower. But I talk so damn much. And I love it. Like, I love this. I love crafting. I love growing.
Because I'm hungry.
I love social media. I love helping others. Okay, so grow your community. Research Facebook. Post those reels. We're coming back in 2 weeks and we're going to help each other grow. All right? Post those sales. Black Friday is this week. Post them sales, okay? The CraftPrint shop is going to have a sale on cardstock. Y'all be ready. Peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain. I got to go. I'm getting yelled at. I ain't bathed and much less to get ready to put some makeup on and then go out with my sisters. I love y'all. I'll see y'all I will see y'all before 2 weeks. I'll see y'all on Instagram. I might go live tonight. I think I'm going to go live tonight crafting. Because I have some crafting stuff to do. I got to whisper because she's hearing everything I say. I'll see y'all later. I might go live on Instagram. We can